Hello, everyone. Today, we will be going over how to use the platform MyCSU. More specifically, we'll learn how to register for classes. To begin registration, log on to the Columbus State University website, www.columbusstate.edu. Once you are at the homepage, click on the CougarNet link, which can be found in the upper right-hand corner of the page. Once you have logged into the website, you will see this screen. Each tab gives you access to different parts of your student information. For the purposes of this presentation, we will focus on the Students tab, but you are encouraged to explore the other tabs on your own time. The different tabs are Campus Information. This tab is a direct link to any information you would like to know about your campus experience. It has links to University Police, academics, and the library. All of these for your immediate access. The second tab is the My Tech tab. This tab contains all things technology. If you have any issues with your computer or with software, you can look here for some of your answers. The next tab is the Students tab. This tab contains all your information such as classes, your GPA, your academic standing, and more. The EAB tab can be used for advising for classes and can be used to find tutors. The next tab is the Cougar View tab. You can use this to access class online, view homework, look at your grades, and review your syllabus. When you click on the Students tab, this is a page you will see. Here you'll find your student picture, who your advisor is, your classification, your academic standing, any holds on your account, as well as your account balance. Near the top of the screen, you'll see 5 tabs. Your academic profile, this is the page we're currently on, the Around Campus tab, your financial aid tab, resources, and lastly, student records. For the purpose of this presentation, we will click on the Student Records tab. This is the page you will see once you enter the Student Records tab. To continue with the registration process, you will click on the Add, Drop, or Withdraw Classes link. Next, you will be asked to select a term to register for. If you're a first-time incoming freshman wishing to start classes in August, you'll select Fall 2022. Once you have selected your term of registration, you can now begin to select your classes. At the bottom of the screen, you will see a class search button. Click that and it will take you to the next screen. The boxes on the bottom represent the CRN numbers. Each class has a specific number assigned to the class. You can look the classes up earlier and plug the CRN numbers into the boxes and it will register for the classes. If, however, you do not have the CRN numbers, you can use the class search button below the CRN number boxes. After clicking on the class search button, you can now select what kind of class you would like to register for. You will select the class subject you are looking for in the subject box and then hit the course search button. For the purposes of this presentation, we are showing you the subject of anthropology. For each subject, there will be different class sections. Look at the class titles and see which one you would like to take. Once you have decided which class you want, click the View Selections button for that particular class. 1000 level courses are normally for first-year students. You will now see all the time and date offerings for that particular class. There is a lot of information you want to pay attention to on this page. If a class is open for registration, then it will have an open box next to it. If not, there will be a C, which means it is closed or full, and it is not open for you to take. Make sure that you have the correct subject, which is shown under the SUBJ section, and the CRN, which is the course registration number designated for that class. The title of the class, instructor, date, and location of the class can all be found on this page. Make sure you check all those sections to make sure you are registering for the class that you want at the location and time you want. We have multiple places to take classes, such as Main Campus, River Park Campus, Oxbow Meadows, and even on Fort Benning. You want to leave ample time to get to and from class. Lastly, at the far right of the page, there is an additional information section. In this section, you will find any additional info you need for the class, such as online components or additional class sessions and fees. Once you have looked at everything and find the class that you want, click the checkbox at the far left of the class title and then click the Register button. You also want to check the dates of the classes. Some classes are a full semester, August through December, and some are half semester courses, October through December. At this point, you will be taken back to this page after each class you register for. This screen will keep a total of all the classes and credits you have registered for as of that day. To register for another class from this page, click the class search button at the bottom of the page and repeat the previous steps. If you attempt to register for a class that you have not met the prerequisites for, the system will inform you of a registration error. If you receive this error but have met the requirements to get into the class, contact the head of the department for that subject and they can fix this issue. In this example, the above student tried to register for a graduate level course as an undergraduate student. To drop the error class or any class that you may not want to take any longer, you must identify the class on the screen shown above. Once you have picked the class, below the action column, select Web Drop for the class, then click Submit Changes. Double check this is the CRN that you want to drop, because once you drop it, the likelihood of you getting back into it is slim. The dropped class will no longer appear in your current schedule, and the credit hours for that class should also have been removed and reflected in the total credit hours section of the page. Make sure your total credit hours and billing hours are the same, because you don't want to be billed for classes you are not taking. Once you have solidified your schedule, at the bottom of the page, click the Print Invoice link. This helps financial aid make sure charges are applied correctly to your account. This is what your invoice looks like. It shows all the classes you will be billed for. It also shows the other fees you will have to pay, such as a parking deck fee, activity fee, health fee, and things of that nature. It will also show your financial aid items, such as loans, grants, and scholarships. If you have a positive balance at the bottom, this means that you owe the school funds. Instructions and dates for when those funds are due will be found at the bottom of the invoice as well. If you have a black negative balance, this means the school will be sending you a refund and you do not owe anything on your account. At this point, your registration process is complete. After registering for classes, you can still access your schedule and invoice and financial aid information through links found in the Financial Aid tab. After you make your schedule, always make sure to print it for your records. We also advise that you print your schedule one day before classes start because teachers, classrooms, and times may change without warning. You can also take a screenshot of this from your phone. Also, in the Enrollment Services tab, you have access to your academic advising record. Here, you can find your current advisor, your student identification number, which is your 909 number, as well as your midterm and final grades for the semester. DegreeWorks can be found under the Student Records Personal Info tab. This is a website that can be used to keep you on track for graduation. The Quick Links tab is also another way to get to other resources such as DegreeWorks, Housing Portal, and CSU Involve. The Quick Links tab is also another way to get to other resources such as DegreeWorks, the Housing Portal, and CSU Involve. Once you get into DegreeWorks, you will see the same type of information that is on your advising record, such as your GPA, advisor, major, and classification. This website is handy because if you ever decide to change your major or add a minor, you can simply click on the What If button to see if this option will keep you on the same path or how far it will push you back in graduation. Whether you decide to change your major, add a minor, or keep your same major, DegreeWorks shows you a list of classes much like the one above. It shows you all the classes that you have taken, need to take, and are currently in. The green box is labeled with a check indicates that you have taken and passed. The red outline box indicates courses that you need to take, and the blue boxes labeled with a swirly line indicates that you're currently registered or enrolled for those classes. Along with DegreeWorks, your advisor and professors can use this as a means of communication to leave you notes. This student was left a note by their advisor about the classes to take and holds release from their account. DegreeWorks is also composed of 3 types of GPA calculators: a graduation calculator, a term calculator, and an advice calculator. With all the GPA calculators, DegreeWorks is able to project what GPA you will make or what grades you need to receive in order to meet a specific goal. After you have registered and received all of the information you need, make sure you always log out of your account for the protection of your information. This is the most important rule of using CougarNet because you don't want anyone to have access to your classes, financial aid, or private information.